Hello. This is Debbie Drum, and welcome to this week's Passive Income with Content. Before we start, I just want to say if you're watching this on the replay, or if you're on YouTube or Instagram, give me a double tap or a heart and a comment, like, subscribe on YouTube, because that's how I interact with you. I answer every comment that comes in. I love the questions. I love the comments. I love to hear from you. Today's topic is all about doing as little work as possible and getting a lot out of that. So my question to you is, do you just want to create simple products without the need for the process to take a ton of time, or it to be an expensive process, or for you to have to hire a lot of employees to get it done, or it to be very low risk but very high reward? If you want an easy process, let me know in the comments right now if that sounds appealing to you. It is possible. It's almost the exact opposite of what I experienced when I first started out online, because the very first thing that I learned how to do online was to write Kindle books. And let me tell you, it does not fall under any of these things that I just talked about, because Kindle books take a lot of time. They take a lot of research. If you want to outsource it, it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of, if you're just working by yourself, you can't just write book after book after book in like a day, unless you're some kind of machine. It's just not conducive to making profits, making money very, very quickly. I mean, it was possible and I was doing it and I had systems in place, but it's not as easy as what I'm going to be talking about today, which is low content products. There's regular people, normal people doing this and making these different types of products every single day. I'm going to share with you 5 benefits of low content products that you can get into doing this literally today and having products up to sell by either the weekend or by Monday if you decide to just take your time. Really excited about this because it's such an opportunity that anybody can get involved with. I've been doing this for a few years and it's still hot and there's still opportunity, and it's never going to end because of the fact that there is creativity and there's always a need for new products on the market. What I mean is creativity. There's things that come out all the time that we can be creative around, like a new show on Netflix or a new sport, a new hobby that comes along that people just love, and people just crave new content. And no matter what time you're watching this video right here, it is the best time for you to start. Why? Because people are always buying gifts. Holidays seem to always be coming around, right? There's like a holiday pretty much every month. Let's say it's April that you're watching this. You can put up enough products that by Christmas you'll have a ton of products that will be selling in, and it's all hands off. There's no marketing involved. And that's another reason why this is very, very appealing. What is a low content product? A low content product is something that literally takes you 5 minutes to make. And this is a mug. It's an image or a phrase or a quote or anything you want to be put on a custom item. So you can make like a custom t-shirt, you can make custom mugs, you can make custom leggings, you can make custom books, you can make custom anything these days. It's really crazy the amount of customization that you can have with these low content products. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to have any inventory. So you can design these products. You could just try it out, take like 5 minutes to design and put it up there to sell. If it sells, then great. If it doesn't sell, then make another one. If it does sell, make another one anyway. So I just want to share with you 5 different benefits of what you can get out of making low content products and selling them and making money, okay? So number 1, you usually get built-in traffic. What is built-in traffic? Well, it's traffic that you don't have to go out and get yourself. If you're putting these types of products on Amazon, Etsy, and other marketplaces, you don't need to market because the traffic is already there. If you're titling your products right, if your descriptions are great, you don't have to do too much to attract people that are looking for these types of products that you're selling. Number 2 is that we have low barrier to entry. That means that you don't have to get any type of degree before you post and sell these types of products, or even learn how to make these types of products. You don't need anything special. Like I said earlier, everyday people, just like you and me, are making these products and they're selling them, and they could have been, high school dropouts. They could have never even set foot in a high school, and you can still be successful with this method. It requires little time. So I refer to my start in writing Kindle books. That was a huge time suck for me. I would have to sit for many hours every single day to get these books done. And at the end of the day, I didn't have a finished product. In most cases, it took like a week to get a finished product. With these products, you can get it up and running in as little as 30 minutes. So you can make a design. Once you learn how to do that, it's 5 minutes to create. Maybe a little bit longer, but a lot of these are what we teach with low content is the less skilled you are, the better actually, because which leads me to number 4 is there's no special skills required. So you don't have to be like a graphic designer. You don't have to be a genius in marketing. You just have to really have common sense, and you have to have, the passion to make money with this process. And you have to have some kind of sense of fun that goes along with this process and this type of product creation, because that's what it is. It's really fun, and that's why it's so appealing as well, because it's not like writing, thousands and thousands of words. It's just designing and being creative and having fun and thinking outside the box a little bit and just being intuitive. Once you kind of get the hang of making these low content products, you can get them done very, very quickly. Okay, so once you start it, that's why there's so little risk involved, because it just doesn't take that much time at all. And then number 5 is what I call rinse and repeat and reap. Like I said earlier, if your product sells, you still rinse and repeat. If your product doesn't sell, you still rinse and repeat, and you reap the benefits. Because once you have a product up, it just sells and sells and sells and sells and sells and sells and sells. You don't have to do anything anymore, especially if you hit a winner. Let's just say your numbers are 1 in 10. So you put up 10 products, 9 of them fail, 1 of them is a winner. I'll take those numbers any day of the week with this business plan. It's just passive income over and over. And then once you kind of see what's working, you have a better sense of what to do next time, and you follow that, process to success, where you're like, okay, well, this one is not doing as well as this one. Why? And that's where that common sense comes in, without a fancy marketing degree or MBA in business, right? You don't need that to succeed with this. So as you can see, there's a link below, debdrum.com/low content now. For this one, it goes into a nice little training, but sometimes this link might change because I'm running a different promotion for another low content. But I wanted to do an overall training of why low content is just awesome, and why anybody can either do this part-time, let's say you have a full-time job, you can do this part-time. Let's say you're already an entrepreneur, you can also do this part-time if you want, as a side hustle type of thing. It's only going to grow your assets, and it's only going to allow you to have more and more passive income down the road. You can sell these products on different marketplaces. Obviously, Amazon is the cream of the crop, right? That's where you're probably going to want to have these products on, but you can take the same products and repurpose them on other marketplaces, okay? You don't have to do very much marketing. Now, if you have a winner, maybe you want to like learn and start some marketing, but the whole point of this is to literally just try different things, try different methods, and get something to work, learn the process first, and make it as simple as possible. And my promo this week is really, you'll see, making the designs as ugly as possible. So ugly meaning not ugly, but simple. Like, you do not have to go crazy with designing these types of products, and that's really nice about it because people will still buy them. So it's not like you're just throwing something together and it just never gonna work, or you don't care. It's not that. It's just that the more like color you add to something, the more words you add to something, then that starts to really isolate or isolate people, right? And some people who, let's say your product has like a lot of orange in it and they like the phrase that you put on it, but they hate the color orange. You don't want to take anyone out of the pool of your buyers. You want to make it as general as possible, and then you can start fooling around later on, okay, with the designs and stuff. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. This is really fun. Please go ahead and check out more training. This was just an overview of why low content is so awesome. I am involved with this every single day, believe it or not. I have a very busy schedule, but I love doing low content stuff, and it just excites me all the time, okay? And I actually do it as a form of relaxation. I do this a lot for gifts for my friends, if anything. Like, I love being creative and having my friends open up custom little gifts from me. So it makes me happy, it makes them happy, and if you know how to do this, then it's a really, really neat thing to add to your bottom line, okay? Well, everyone have a great rest of your day, a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next live training.